And welcome, folks, to another exciting edition of Tamalpais Red Tail Hawks JV Girls Soccer, coming to you live from Sam Chapman Stadium. Tamalpais versus the San Rafael Bulldogs on a beautiful afternoon. Andy Cohen here, as always, joined by Will Flanders. Will, this should be an exciting one.
This is going to be another exciting adventure for us all. And we've got Hawks playing Bulldogs today. Another sunshine day with a little bit of breeze coming off the water. Hello to everybody out there. Great to have you back. And this is a league game. This is a game that is played with the teams close to Tam High, and just about to see when that ref blows his whistle. Got the game clock ready to go.
And there we go. And we're off, guys.
We are off.
And this should be a pretty exciting game for Tam. Tam 4-0 in MCAL here. San Rafael 1-3. Did have a victory against Terra Linda 1-0, but we beat Terra Linda 9-0. So I think the expectation here is that this should be, a game that Tam can come out victorious for in advance of the Redwood game, which is Wednesday.
This Wednesday in 2 days is our big game, and I do believe Kat told me today that she had a stat that it used to be that we were a game behind.
Little trip there.
Redwood. That's Emily going down, but it looks like she's able to pop back up.
Emily Torquist on the right side there, getting the start. I think that's her first start of the season here.
And this is great because here's Hadley on the ball. We've been cheering for her to get one in. That game where she hit the post twice.
Yeah, she's been playing great soccer. You're right, just hasn't been able to get it in the back of the net since early on in the season. She does have, I believe, 4 goals for the season, but those all came, quite early. And like you said, has been really sizzling the post since then.
Yep, it was that one game where the ball decided to find every possible object except for the back of the net. And
nice turn by Taylor Cohen.
The
Finds
expectations
Hadley.
are definitely to score some goals on this game. This is follow up with a game that was difficult to commentate because as we were saying goodbye to everybody, the ref went over what we thought was the end of the game, and from a corner, Los Lomos was able to score on us. So we did lose the last game technically. The players told me later that Andy, thinking that the game had been 0-0 the whole time, pulled off the forward. So that corner that Los Lomos kicked in the last extra time was missing 2 of our tallest players on defense.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Here's Taylor Cohen making a little break through the middle, poked away by the San Rafael defender. And Taylor, who's a mainstay in our midfield, nursing a little bit of a quad injury. That's her giving chase right there. She wasn't sure if she was going to play this afternoon, thinking maybe she would rest it for Wednesday's game, but I guess she had a conversation with the trainer and with Coach Andy, and they decided that she was good to go. So we'll see how she looks. And this is Christina Caruso.
Great cross
right back.
Looking for I believe that's Lauren over there. All right, I'm adjusting our eyes to a fast-moving game here. Coach Andy Flint really wanting this ball to move, and I think we should see a lot of subs during this game. I think he's going to probably play as many players as possible. Again, many ways that we see this game as a tune-up to Wednesday's game. Wednesday, as I was talking about, if I got my stats right, if we win and we beat Redwood on Wednesday, that is going to give us the league banner, which Redwood was able to put in their gymnasium last year. We're hoping to do that this year. Yeah,
that's right. And it's interesting because Redwood has a tie against Archie, a team that at least last year, both teams really beat handily.
Right.
So the question is Redwood's team, are they having a down year? It's just really hard to know. Not a ton of ways to assess that because, we both had a couple big victories against, I think, Terra Linda. They beat this team. Ball across the middle, but that's Ellery Clem. She's giving chase, and she's on top of it. Nice ball to Hadley Evosizer, who will poke it out.
Ellery Clem, whose parents are on their way back from a ski weekend in Utah.
Gosh, hope they got some.
Speaking
some
of
good
ski
snow.
weekends, Andy, how was the snow this weekend?
It wasn't terrible, but man, they sure could
Fun.
use a little bit of a refresh.
All right.
Sorry to have missed the game, Will. I always feel like I'm abandoning a child.
Thank goodness it was a 0-0 game because I couldn't figure out how to hit the replay. Emily's got an opportunity here. She's going to look for some other blue jerseys. We are in blue. TAM girls at home wear blue. And unable to find anybody there, but I believe that is a throw-in for TAM. Emily's going to run that ball down.
And as I told you, Will, I got to step out of the booth here in just a second. I'm going to leave you to it for a handful of minutes. Don't do anything I wouldn't. While I'm.
I want to try and do what you do so great. I want to do that. I want to hit that replay button. I want to actually.
Well, I'm hoping that there will be plenty of things worthy of replay. Here's
right. Shelby in the middle.
Shelby in the back. Such good poise on top of the ball. She'll find Ellery. Nice passing to Hadley Evosizer. She'll pull back.
Hadley back to Shelby.
Reset.
And then Shelby's got Christina over here on the right side. It looks like
it's Anna Shammy on top of the ball.
He's going to look. Yeah, just staying in the back. These girls. Yeah, the game that you missed, Andy. Really great ball control last game, and good to see these girls so far. Probably putting together a dozen passes. Unfortunately, a little miscommunication there, but
nice cross by Taylor Cohen. Ball bet.
There we go.
And they'll win a corner here.
They certainly did. And there was a Maya Ryan helping that ref find out that it's a corner, and.
We're 6 minutes in, and here's a golden chance. Looks like Hadley Evosizer is going to take the corner. Obviously, Captain Azalea Flanders, your daughter, who used to take all of the corners.
That's right.
Not here for the rest of the season in Chile, but Hadley also an excellent,
fantastic cross.
That was, we'll take a replay there. That was Hadley. Sophia Oliveira on the end of it.
That's the autofocus, and it might be on manual focus.
Yeah. Anyways, here's the kick.
The fuzzy-looking corner.
Yeah. Sophia has gotten a number of goals this season off of the header. She went up there and got it. One of our most aggressive players. Out of the air. And a couple subs for San Rafael. All right. Well, I shall be right back.
Do what you need to do, Andy. We will be here. And Brian on camera. One thing you might want to check and make sure that thing is on. Yeah, it looks like the autofocus is working. Well, I won't mention any other camera operator instructions as San Rafael trying to get back on a counter strike, smothered by the TAM defense. That's Taylor Cohen on the ball. Andy had to step out. Folks, it's just going to be me and that replay button that was too technically challenging me for the last game. Well done getting that ball back right there by number 20, Anna Shammy. Still settling down, I think. The standard formation, 4-3-3 for the TAM girls. 4 in the back, which right now looks like a 3. But Anna Shammy's part of that back line playing up. So at times it looks like a 3-1-3-3. I call what I see. Coach Andy Flint helped me out. It was not 2 in the back, even though sometimes I see 2 in the back. And a couple substitutions here for San Rafael. Unfortunately, we don't have their team roster. I was told that it's online, and that's too much to do while we broadcast live. Throw in for TAM. Christina Caruso, number 9, going to be throwing it in. She's got some options. Going forward is the one she chooses. A great pass over to the left side. Lauren Platt over there, number 11, trying to find that pass by Hadley. Good ball control so far. I'm looking at a corner kick here. Again, this one will be taken by Hadley. Tam girls, I'm sure definitely wanting a few goals today. And and that one just passed the keeper. A little bit of a bounce. I couldn't see who it is. It certainly might be. Well, we might even have an injury. We might have we do have an injury. That is number 11, Lauren Platt, headed out with a bloody nose. That might have been a bloody nose score. We do what it takes, whatever it is needed to score. But that ball just past the keeper. 1-0 Tam. We need to change the score there. I've got to go all the way over here. It's just me, folks, so we're going to probably hear me talking out loud a little bit. And now we are showing 1-0 here at the scoreboard. And for those viewers at home, that's going to settle our girls down. Every time we see our TAM players able to put a score on in the first half, you start hearing the communication. You start seeing them play with their heads up. A beautiful pass there. Ellie running that down, playing the forward position. She came up from the back. And Ellery might even take that corner. Sorry, it's going to be a throw-in. Another substitution coming in for Tam. Claire, our highest scorer so far. That might change by the time this game is over. Maya Ryan coming out, and Claire Millette, I'm sure, covering her normal spot right there, center forward. It's a beautiful afternoon. The sun has been joining us for the past couple of weeks. It's one of those times to apologize for living in California to all of those watching us from colder environments, which is 90% of the United States, according to the weather map. Here comes the corner. And again, that ball juggling around, but this time San Rafael being able to clear it at least to the outer box. Christina Caruso there, getting it back into the middle. And a chamois. And now we've got Hadley, it looks like, back in possession. A great drive and a shot. A little bit of a ricochet, out it goes. It'll be a goal kick for San Rafael. 1-0, probably just about halfway through the first half. Comes another substitution for San Rafael. Sorry, we don't have their roster with us. It might join us for the second half. I don't need to call out the numbers. I'm going to leave those up to the viewers. Viewers in Seattle, Nama and Mike, if you're watching, thank you all. Alabama, Denver, Colorado, the usual suspects. Cape Cod, if there's still electricity. That's always tenuous when there's a snowstorm. Asheville, North Carolina, even. Again, perhaps if they have electricity. TAM girls using some time to strut around. got it right to the middle of the box. An outside shot by Hadley, a fantastic, worthy shot. Unfortunately, over the goal. Goal kick for San Rafael. Coach Andy letting, if I had it right, that was Anna Shami on that outside shot. Coach letting her know that was an excellent opportunity and well worth taking. And Tam able to just find this goal kick. Going to make use of the back. Shelby Everhart, center back, getting it over to Maya Alexander. Maya Alexander over to Anna Shami with that outside shot. This time, a beautiful pass right up the middle to Claire Millette, who apparently was just barely offsides. She certainly doesn't like that call. And might be able to, see, this is what I do each time. That's me hitting the replay button because I didn't do it right. We're just going to keep going live. We're not going to need to hit any replays, but 1-0, worthy of a replay. Hard to see who scored that goal, excuse me. I will try and send word down and find out who stats move up with one goal scored. A little bit of pause in action. We're running down the ball. Ball went down the track out towards the moving cars that we see. And there's a throw in for Tam. Intercepted by San Rafael and intercepted again by Tam. Taylor Cohen on the ball in the moment. Out here to Christina Caruso, bringing it back to the middle. That's Anna Shami. She's moving it over to the left side. Maya Alexander. Back to Anna Shami. Nice little move there, creating some space. Hadley unable to pull it down. Looks like we're going to maintain control because Maya Alexander chased that one down, keeps the ball in. A little bit of a back and forth. Tam moving it around. Lots of open players here on the right side. We'll see if Anna can swing that around. She looks for the middle again. Past Claire, and that is that's Taylor Cohen who took that. I can recognize Taylor. She's got her right thigh bandaged up. Her dad needed to step out and explaining that her thigh was in pain, but wanting to play nevertheless. Great to have her on the field. Sophia with a breakthrough, chasing it all the way down past the keeper, making sure this time the keeper's got all hands on the ball. And immediately, Anna Shami is right back on that. Over to Hadley. Hadley back to the middle. There's Claire Millette. Claire Millette's in charge of this ball right now. Taylor Cohen staying back on sides. Claire going for a corner shot. Misses over the goal. Another shot on goal. Some good pressure we're seeing. Hope you're catching this action. And he's showing us some substitutions happening while we're waiting for San Rafael to set up with a goal kick. A 1-point game so far with a nice sneaker goal. Back to the backs we go. Tam doing a good job of keeping possession here. Up the middle they charge. Claire to Taylor. Taylor possibly finding Sophia. And, ooh! That was Ellery Clem who practically put a foot on it. That would have been a one-touch goal. Great effort there. Our third or fourth shot on goal just in these past couple of minutes. Still 1-0. Halfway through the first half. That ball deflected by the keeper. Corner kick. And I am looking across the field to try and pick up what number that is. I think that might be Tatum. Tatum's very tall. Number 18. My pair of binoculars remained at home again. And for the game on Wednesday, a big game for us against Redwood High School. Those binoculars, I hope, will join me, making this broadcast a little bit more interesting and getting our names right. Oh, not going to be a foul there, but a return, a goal, 2-0 TAM. That is a wonderful opportunity. They took advantage. We need to change the score there. I need to walk over here, change the score at home. 2-0. TAM JV soccer team up. All right, we are showing the correct score on the screen for those viewers at home, as well as working the scoreboard here at TAM High School, Mill Valley, California. Good to see some of these starters able to take a break. I have no doubt that Andy Flint's going to play as many players today as possible. The timing of this game couldn't be more perfect for Wednesday's championship game. I'm going to go ahead and call it a championship game. I have no idea if that's accurate, but to me it is. It would bring us a banner. As far as what my understanding is, that would make us the champions of the MCAL. My daughter in Chile probably going to text me what MCAL stands for. It's a league. It's the league we play in, as well as playing teams outside of league, making sure that we can keep our level of competition as high as possible. Andy Flint warning the parents that we might not start this season with a whole lot of wins, which we didn't, but we did have a good deal of ties. A great pass right there all the way down. Ellery Clem unable to keep it in bounds, but appreciating the midfielders looking for her, and that ball getting right through the middle. Throw-in coming up for TAM. No, excuse me. Throw-in coming in for San Rafael. Our girls working it towards the front. Here comes Sophia with a left foot, and it off the hands of the keeper. And that is too bad. I wish we can see that. I'm going to try and hit that replay button, and again, it shows me completely the wrong thing. Yeah, I had the video clips and the capture and everything, but unfortunately, folks, waiting for Andy Cohen to get back in the booth for the second half so we can see these goals and replay the successes that we're seeing. Couple of substitutions coming in for San Rafael. Goal kick on their part. A difficult time clearing the ball. The TAM girls, I think, right now are really reading a bit of a weak spot for San Rafael, and that is getting that ball cleared out. This time they're able to, charging up midfield now. I'll pull back on the video so we can see a little bit more of the field and follow that along. There we go, folks. All the action so far, I would say 70% of the time in Tam's possession. Claire Millette using Maya Alexander in the way, the left side back. It's going to move that all the way up to Ellery. Ellery, great opportunity earlier on. We'll see if she can cross this. It's a good cross. San Rafael able to thwart that attack. Good pressure forcing a bad kick by Taylor Cohen. Christina Caruso bringing it back to the middle to Sophia. Sophia to Claire. Claire is going to hold on to this ball, I bet. She's got a... That's her move. Signature move by Claire Millette. A signature move which is having her back to the goal and being able to spin around and launch a goal kick, which really catches a lot of people off guard. That time, unable to put it in the back of the net. Unlike her 12 previous goals, unless she scored today, the highest of any individual player on this team. Christina in charge of the ball right now, having time to see where she wants to go. Tries the middle through a couple of deflections. Looks like a shot on goal there at the last second by Claire, but deflected goal, going to be a goal kick. San Rafael again, a little bit difficult on clearing this out with a quick throw in. Keeping possession, slowly moving this ball forward. Taking a quick moment to do a substitution. Number 20, Anna Shami. Very busy in today's game. She is reading where the ball is going. Bringing it up to Ellery Clem. Ellery Clem to Hadley. Hadley's able to work through. Look at that, a great left foot cross. That could have been a goal. Beautiful move. Those girls really working together on that left side. Ellery Clem with a beautiful cross. Keeper able to put that in her hands. So back to Ellery it goes. She's got Hadley. Hadley moving the ball back. There's Anna Shami's great little move there. Shelby in charge of the ball. From the defensive position, putting her hand out, telling folks that she wants to launch it forward. Shelby Everhart hearing from the coach a little bit now what he would like to see. Didn't quite catch that conversation. Throw in for Tam. And that is Tayden Hudson right there, number 18, with a great launch. Sophia, number 1 in the center. Claire Millette almost putting a one-touch goal on that. She certainly wanted that, it looked like. Two nothing as time is moving a little slower during this game. We've got about another 12 minutes in this half, and 2-0 Tam, and several opportunities to increase that score. Looks like a goal kick coming up for San Rafael. People clearing out. One voice in the booth, my own. Andy Cohen stepping out for a brief moment and joining us in the second half and giving me some more instructions on that replay button that I'm terrified of touching. It's like that pitcher who wouldn't throw over to first base, terrified of overthrowing it and sending a player to second base. It's become my phobia, the replay phobia. But live, what we're seeing, a great ball control by Tam, using the backfield. Maya Alexander on the left side of the back. Hadley keeping that for a one-on-one scrimmage. Center fell able to respond. Maya Alexander's going to try and take that ball. No need. Taylor Cohen, despite a sore right leg, able to get that all the way up to Tatum. Here comes Tatum, crossing it. This time the keeper finds it. We do have a player down, possible stoppage of time. That player is either tying her shoe or dealing with a little bit of an injury. Looks like we're back in action. Everybody's okay, and Maya Alexander. That's Anna Shammy, and she is. I would not be surprised if Anna Shammy is going to be someone who's got a great assist coming up. She's still fighting for that ball through three defenders. Well done, Anna. Maya Alexander bringing it all the way over to here. Christina Caruso, number 9. Back over to Ellery Clement, goes to the middle. Claire Millette trying to run this one down. Over the goal it goes. Great pressure from Tam. Relentless. No doubt we're going to see a couple more goals by the time this game is over. Beautiful Monday afternoon. We've got a little bit of a breeze, but high 50s with sunshine today. Corner kick for Tam. Absolute stunner from Hadley, taking over from Azalea Flanders, who was in charge of direct and corner kicks. And she is running over to the other side of the field for another corner. So she is getting her time in on this. Looks like we've got the referees conferring, and they've decided that no, it will not be a corner. It will be a throw-in for San Rafael. Hadley ready to take that corner. Both of her corners on the far post. Nice and high, looking for some of our tall players that are forwards. And you can see in the background we've got some cross-country Tam High students starting their warm-ups. Great day to be out doing sports. Great day to be up here commentating. Thank you again for joining us. We do enjoy the text messages we receive cross-country and including some family members in France. And we've added to our foreign country viewership. I can't remember. I'm going to have to ask Andy. There was someone, possibly Australia, which who knows? They're already tomorrow. I don't know how they see today's game if they're already tomorrow, but somehow it works out. If we have a few down under joining us, it'd be great. A good game to watch here. The blue shirts today taking their time, trying to find each other. Right now we're going to see the ball shift. Ellery Clem here in the back. Shelby Everhard getting it to Maya Alexander. Maya Alexander deciding too many defensive players. Great read right there. Excellent read. Too many San Rafael players on the left side, brings it over. Tatum knocking it out. There's Claire Millette. What a great dish that was. Tatum on the right side. Tatum's going to go for the cross. Center fell on it. Sophia, an aggressive shoulder to shoulder. The referee felt a little too aggressive. That's another one of those great replay opportunities that I'm not going to be able to give to you because it is beyond my technical abilities. But at 2-0, so far the game handedly in Tam's possession. And a little cue to my cameraman, Brian, that is a great amount of zoom at the moment because for some reason our camera stays in sharper focus when it's back further. And during the halftime, I might take a little look at what's going on with that focus. But this is a really great view. Thank you for your time. We're all volunteer parents. And after years of standing on the sidelines, being told to say as little as I possibly could, I'm finding a great place for me is right here in the booth, being able to talk to an imaginary audience who very much come alive as I see the text messages. And today, I have the advantage of my phone not being plugged in enough to receive any direct messages to me, so tell myself what kind of adjustments I need to make on this broadcast. None so far. There we go. That is Christina Caruso, number 9, right up to the middle. Sophia has time, goes right past, and in it goes. That was a very well-read moment, and that was a fantastic assist and goal. Assist by Christina and a goal by Sophia. 3-0. Still in the first half. Let's take a quick little look. Time winding down in the first half. We've got about 3 minutes left, or counting up to 40. For those of you at home, the clock goes up, while those watching it live, the clock goes down. Do you know how to do that clock? That little handheld remote has a switch, and if you don't mind, in 39 seconds when it says 2 minutes,
just press it, switch it.
Yep, switch it at 2 minutes. That'd be great. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Yeah, of course.
Great view there of our girls looking like today's attacks mostly from the middle. Sophia chasing it down, getting crossed up with defense. I'm not sure if there was a call there or it went out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. 3-0 with time running down. And we stop the clock here for those who are with us at the stadium for 2 minutes, signaling to the referees that it is up to them now with their stop time to tell us when it's over. Looks like in the meantime, here we go, setting up for another corner kick. Hadley's going to take this one again. This is the third or fourth corner kick, all of them extremely successful. We pan back, watch for Claire Millette on the far wing. She's got her hand up. Couldn't find the far post that time. Maya Alexander with a launch from outside the box. A terrific shot on goal there. Nothing better than being a defender and on corners being able to come up and almost add another point which some of us might have expected. This is a league game. Tam is rather dominant, so is our rival high school Redwood in the MCAL League. San Rafael joining that league. And some of these games have really shown that Tam's able to score many goals at times. The other day finding an out-of-league game, which was very... And that is a goal, that is a whistle marking the end of the first half. 3-0 Tam. And a beautiful day to join us. Sit back, grab a beer, grab some chips, drink a beer from me. We'll talk to you soon.
And welcome back, everyone, to another exciting second half of Tamalpais Red Tail Hawk JV Girls Soccer. Tam playing San Rafael High School 3-0 here. Andy Cohen back on the mic. Sorry, I had to run out of there. I didn't mean to abandon you all. Will be back here in just a second. And there we go. We're off. Second half of soccer here. Another 40 minutes on a beautiful day from Sam Chapman Stadium. 3-0 Tam. Anna Shammy and Ellery Clem. Nice passes going on there.
Speaking of Anna Shammy, she is one of the scorers today.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. Lauren Platt on the first goal, Anna Shammy on the second goal. For those of you,
and Sophia Oliveira on the third, right?
Absolutely. And you know what? Andy, let's just take that off the board, right?
Oh, yeah.
Our viewers at home don't want to see that in the middle of the screen.
Sorry, I was just sort of...
You do the replays quite well.
I was just lollygagging there and not paying attention to what was on the thing.
We like to see it. 3-0, start of the second half. Welcome back to Andy Cohen. Your daughter was very busy while you were out. And speaking of Anna Shammy, she just had a lot of what I would say gusto, and great to find out that those goals... the 3 goals, she was a part of one of them.
Good. That's her second. That's her second goal of the season.
It is, and possibly put her on the bench a little bit with a bloody nose.
Oh, really?
Yep. It was hard to tell, but I think it was from the corner. It was a header. If only you were around for that replay. Emily bringing it to the middle.
Ooh,
we were able to scoop that one up.
That was a nice little cross there.
Nice little cross. Emily is another non-starter, but on this game, non-starters are going to find just as much time, if not more playing time than our starters, and that is a great move to do. And look at your daughter there, dribbling it around despite that sore right thigh. Well done, Taylor.
Gutting it out. She's a tough one.
That's it. That is something that, and I believe I'm going to have to find out.
That's Ava Lanigan, by the way, on the far side, getting the start here in the second half.
That's exactly right. Ellery Clem going to have to fight for that one back, but there's Shelby to give her some help. Shelby loves to do those long passes, doesn't she?
She does. She really switches the field quite well, and
forces that defense to run, spend energy.
Yeah, she just has great field vision. She knows when she's under duress. She knows when she can hit a long one or needs to take an extra pause. Really, just a talented freshman that we're gonna hear a lot from here at TAM over the next couple years. That's Hadley Evosizer with some nice footwork, trying to find Claire, who's trying to get it off. Lauren Platt back to Claire Millette, trying to get a foot on it. Just couldn't get enough weight behind it. It'll go out for a Bulldog goal kick. So, Will, you said who had the first goal? Lauren Platt had the first goal.
That's right.
Then Anna Shammy.
And then we saw that great
and Sophia Oliveira.
Left-footed hit by Sophia. That puts a 1 on each of those names on your little stat sheet that only you can read over there, Andy. So put some ink down on that thing. And it's not going to be the only time that we're going to put a goal. I don't think anyone wants to leave here without scoring 2 more goals at the minimum. Why don't we raise the bar? Let's make it 6 goals in total.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
So let's see. So Lauren, that was her second goal of the season in the first half. Anna's second goal of the season as well.
And I'll say, from what I saw, that was not a surprise that Lauren and Anna both scored. They really were right again. Here we go. There's on the left side. That's Lauren.
Oh, nice pass up. Keeper comes off her line to make a nice play, but Lauren with a nice ball with Claire Millette giving chase.
Lauren and Claire, great back and forth in the first half, and the reasons those goals were scored. Sophia's was off of a really nice breakaway. So those are the visual replays I'm giving people. Instead of seeing it, they can just hear the voices.
Well, I'm going to give you a replay coming up, even if it's not a spectacular play, just so we can walk through some of the steps here, easy. Will.
It's horrible to find out that there's 2 buttons, both labeled the exact same thing, and I'm hitting the wrong one.
Yeah,
That's just a disaster.
It's just, it's complicated stuff, and it might just be kind of above your pay grade a little bit.
I think so. I think so. It certainly is the lowest barrel of the pay grade, and the pay is in fun watching these girls do a great job. Look at that, still keeping it in possession, and it's going to be quick to recover, Andy. We're going to get over our lack of replay, and that is going to be the end of that. We might have even advanced, as the girls might, up to the varsity level, where we better have our replay.
Just for the record, I mean, the replay is pretty dialed. You are a color commentary man. You are not a replay man. Like, we've known this for a long time.
In the moment, as I see it, that's the preferred commentary.
We've known this for years, even before we had to do anything to do with production truck or even girls JV soccer.
Oftentimes, I think the referees would recognize me right off the bat at the start of every game.
Right. That's Shelby Everhart and Anna Shammy. Hadley Evosizer. Claire Millette. Nice 1-2 right there.
Looking for number 11, Lauren Platt.
Yeah. And as we know about Lauren Platt, looks like it's going to be goal kick to San Rafael. What I love about Lauren Platt is watching her throw the ball in. She has just a cannon of a throw-in. That's kind of her superpower. We've talked about that on the broadcast a couple times.
And with Hadley doing the corners, 3 corners in the really for all the way up in the air to the far post. That's just a great combination to have. We might be able to see one of these famous throw-ins right now. Nope.
Just looks like San Rafael.
San Rafael's possession. But that would be a great replay.
That's Amaya Ryan. She'll give chase. Back to Ava Lanigan. Turnover in the middle.
Looks like Amaya Ryan's wearing the captain's band today. That might be because Dia Alexander, one of the only 2 players to still have a coat on. Perhaps she's not joining us today.
Yeah, maybe another nicks and bumps here, as we're getting to the latter part of this season. These girls have played a lot of soccer. This is game number 15, I believe, although one of those I think was a forfeit. So we'll say 14 games that they've actually played.
A difficult start to the season, and one of our fabulous defensive player, Audrey Coons, a torn ACL, MCL. But great to see her come to the games not wearing a knee brace. And after that, after the initial injuries that we had in the beginning of the season, very healthy afterwards, which is great. And we hope to see Dia, who did get the captain's band, back on the...
Good ball by Anna Shammy, by the way, up to Claire. And looks like she's going to win another one of those corners. And I'm sure we'll see Hadley Evosizer head on over. Actually, looks like somebody else might take it.
There's a little bit of confusion.
Looks like they called a goal kick. Not sure that was the right one. Let's see if I can capture it on this replay. Just to.
How nice of you to come in and.
Oh, you know what? I was talking too long. We missed it, and so we're just going to have a replay of these.
That's a Will Flanders replay. That's one of the worst replays we've ever seen. I am not at the controls, and yet my spirit is filling this computer full of bugs.
But in the meantime, we are going to see a corner kick right here, and what you didn't see while we were playing that non-replay was a really nice throw-in by Lauren Platt, and banged off a San Rafael defender, and Hadley Evosizer will give chase here, and she'll trigger it in over the corner.
That's right. And I can see Claire and I can see Tatum over there, 2 of our taller players now crashing in the middle. And for a little shank.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
That didn't work out.
Hadley's, again, a little bit new to the corner kicks, at least on this team, taking over for your daughter, Azalea Flanders. But she's quite a strong player. She's going to continue to get better at that, no doubt. And, yeah, every once in a while, we shank one. Lauren Platt.
Tam often able to get the ball back right off of the goal kicks, and really making it difficult for San Rafael to get any offensive rhythm going. It's been a defensive game for San Rafael. It's continued to be that in the second half. It's good news for us, of course, and but it does make it for difficult soccer for San Rafael to put any numbers on the board. And right now it looks like trying to keep Tam to a 3-0 score, but chances are, and the pressure we'd like to see is putting a couple in. And here's a great opportunity. All right.
That's Lauren Platt with a nice pass.
Well, worth taking that shot.
Yeah, for sure. Nice pass by Hadley Evosizer, and they'll win another corner kick, which she would take. But that was a nice little combo.
Defensive player there, just getting a quick little foot on it at the last second. Ball goes out, giving us a corner, but I would have not wanted that coming at me if I was the keeper.
Yeah.
That was a great left foot. Oh, there it is. She's made it up all the way to the far post. A header, possibly by Emily.
And guys, we will take a replay of that one because that was a really nice corner kick. Here's Hadley over the ball, little wind at her back, just a little chip all the way across the feet.
Oh,
and that's
beautiful to see that.
Looked like maybe a May Ryan getting getting the head on the ball, or Emily Torquist getting her head on the ball. And this is Sophia Oliveira now back into the game. On the left side, lefty, one of a couple lefties on Coach Andy Flint's squad.
And so our viewers on the last game to get the personal note that Emily is a Sausalito resident.
Sausalito? I didn't never
yes.
heard that word before. I like it.
Town.
Oh, nice ball through. Here's Claire Millette trying to get it to her left foot. She'll chip in right in front of the nice play by the keeper.
Absolutely, the keeper, and then also the defensive player there, because there was a bad rebound, follow-up potential.
And we're gonna take another look at that, but just here's Anna Shammy, just a nice little one right through the middle. Claire holds her run and then blasts the left foot. Nice play by the Bulldog.
That's it, defense, and the only thing they could do is what they did, which was get it out of bounds.
And here's Tam on the attack again, right in the
Audrey,
middle. Oh!
Excuse me, that is a Maya.
That was a May Ryan.
Followed by Tatum.
Yeah,
number 18.
Yep, that's
Tatum
right.
Hudson.
Tatum Hudson with
follow up on that.
Fantastic. We're gonna take a little replay of that, guys. See if we can't get it. And let's see here. And 4-0, Tam. Oh, man, we're just a little bit off today. So that's the celebration of Tatum's goal. Unfortunately, not the goal. But 4-0 Tam over the San Rafael Bulldogs here. That's Tatum's fourth goal of the season. And
there are those stats that you have for us.
Yeah,
Andy.
I know.
Thank you so much. A great job with your sheet of paper over there with using the Roman numerals. And another slash goes down for Tatum. Beautiful goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful to be on the far side post.
But I'm just not on my game today. Another missed replay.
It's a warm-up.
It's a
warm-up.
That's right. There's puts and takes. The valleys and troughs of
highs and lows.
Yeah, of your playing career, and same thing goes with your broadcasting career. Apparently, just a little bit out of sorts. This ball will come all the way back to Reese Stevenson.
Here's the good news. Viewers at home, look up at that scoreboard in the top left corner. It is the correct score.
Hey, that is true.
The clock might even be the correct clock.
Yeah, it's definitely the correct clock.
Already, that's a vast improvement. The replay button is working again.
Yeah.
And for those keep watching, there was a shout out to getting a couple of beers and chips. So they're drinking in our honor, Andy.
Oh, yeah? Well, man.
That's all we can ask for.
One day we're gonna do that in here. We talk about it. One day, and maybe that's not allowed. I'm not sure. I think we're sponsored still by Spindrift.
Those $80 Stanley thermoses that our daughters so want. A great way of keeping whatever's inside of it hidden with that $80 opaque outside.
Yeah,
or metal or whatever is going on with those thermoses.
That's Sophia Oliveira.
The ball's dancing around. We don't know what. Looks like Sophia's going to claim it, and that is going to be back to Ellery Clem's going to give us a throw-in here. Great throw-in. Claire Millette.
Looked like handball, just inadvertent, just sort of banged off her thigh and then onto the hand. Looks like we're going to see a couple subs for Coach Andy Flint's team. That looks like Kaden Bartow and Christina Caruso at the next stoppage of play.
Right, they're not waiting for a whistle or anything, but continuing play. Tam girls right back to them, back into their possession. moving it around. Who is that? All right, Andy, help me out. We got someone on the ball.
That's Ava Lanigan right there on the ball.
Great.
Taylor Cohen now battling.
The young eyes.
And Anna Shammy right
Anna
here.
Shammy, who has had, I would say, just a stellar game. She's an assist tonight, a goal tonight.
Ooh, good battle right there between Sofia Oliveira and the San Rafael defender, number 30. She'll cross with her left. Oh, nice cross by Sofia.
Great battle.
Yeah, as we've talked many occasions on this broadcast, Sofia not afraid to mix it up and get physical. And we actually have her brother here in the booth who's watching intently, one of the varsity boy team stars, just here to support his sister. Really nice to see.
All right, if you guys can make it on Wednesday, we're playing Redwood. It'd be great to have some of the varsity members out here cheering us on, getting that banner put into our gymnasium if possible.
Oh, nice shot by Hadley.
You're on it. You're hitting that replay button. Here it comes, folks. Let's see what we've got.
So here's Ellery Clem with a nice throw-in, and Hadley just dribbling right through the defense. Just couldn't get it on the frame, but a nice opportunity for the Hawks. Back live here. It's Anna Shammy again. Back over to Hadley Evelsizer.
Anna Hadley striking it, giving Claire a run.
Ooh, just
unable to bring that one in.
Just out of the reach.
There, making sure it goes out. Back to San Rafael it goes for a goal kick. One of the difficult things here, getting that ball for them up to their forwards. So Tam girls, you can see, are just waiting to take it and doing a great job of passing it around today. And
yeah, it hasn't been a whole lot of opportunities for Reese Stevenson, the Tamalpais goalie, to get too involved here. But here's my Alexander, and she just might play right back to her right now.
And Shelby giving it to the keeper there. Good communication. Taylor Cohen.
Yeah, she'll get it over to Tatum. She'll make a move.
Tatum's going to go right through that defender, and back she goes.
Back over to Taylor Cohen. She'll make a player miss. Oh, she's looking to score. She tried to cut it back.
And there was Sophia in the middle. Why don't we put with that little replay button of yours?
Why don't we just take a look? Since it's my daughter, I have carte blanche there. Here she is. That's one defender. She slows down, accelerates.
Even if she's not hurt, put that on her leg. Look at that. She's faked everybody out.
Tried to cut it back towards the middle to find Sofia Oliveira. Just couldn't get enough on it to find her. But a nice little run there. We're back live.
Great to see a player in the middle, very close to goal. One of the things that earlier in the season we weren't doing quite as well, I would say, is crashing those boards, just in case. And we've seen that, Andy, in the past couple of games. The bobble from the keeper, not perfectly held on to, and then somebody, if they're not there, there's no opportunity. If they are there, who knows? It might just go in.
Yeah, this is Christina Caruso, some fancy footwork. It looks like it's going to be
fancy footwork.
Tam throwing. Yeah, Christina, her playing time over the course of the season continues to go up and up. I bet Coach Andy Flint would have liked to see her release that ball just a second earlier, but her skill level clearly quite evident, and Coach Andy Flint is realizing that and continuing to give her some more opportunities.
Speaking of clear, very nice to have a clearer picture at home. Brian able to work on some. You like that little segue?
Yeah, I do.
Work on some camera work, and what was getting a little fuzzy now seems to be a crystal clear picture, and some good action. A lot of great passing, communication. Center fell, slowing down, waiting for that ball really to.
That's a nice ball, though, by Shelby Everhart.
See if that stays.
Giving Tatum another opportunity.
Really great. And,
it looks like the flag's up.
Yeah.
It's going to be offsides, but nice try there by Shelby Everhart. Tatum Hudson just couldn't hold her run back there. Yeah. But just to level set once again, 4-0 Tam Hawks. 20 minutes left here at Sam Chapman Stadium. This is an MCAL game.
20 minutes away from a win.
Yeah, they're playing, doing what they had to do. You can always, there's always a chance when you have that big game, on Wednesday, right?
That's right.
There's always a chance that you overlook a team that you should beat. This is a game that Tam should have, should win.
Absolutely.
But
heavy favorites heading into this game.
But if you don't take a team seriously, you can you can be surprised, and they obviously have come out and have been quite aggressive. Here's Shelby Everhart tracking it down.
Shelby's going to have to make sure that no one sneaks behind her, and really starting to get used to that position. And but though positions today have been changing, we've seen
Sophia Oliveira coming up.
Sophia looking to get there before the keeper.
Ooh.
The ball is still alive, and over to the other side it goes. Stick with us.
We'll play a little replay when we get a stoppage of play here. It looks like we just might get that right now. Let's take a look at that opportunity from Sophia. Here's the ball straight through. The goalie was just paralyzed. Wasn't sure if she should come off her line. Then she comes off. There's Sophia giving a little flick, but nice play by the San Rafael goalie. And then
a great follow-up opportunity.
Yeah, just couldn't put it on the frame. Looks like Sophia is up, brushing off the contact as she tends to do.
Probably not looking like she's feeling 100% there. A little bit of a limp, but
that was a big collision out there.
Not even looking towards the coach's direction.
I will say this.
Wanting to stay on the field.
I will say this. Max Oliveira, her brother here, looking concerned as he no doubt always is for his younger sister.
As older brothers ought to be.
Yeah, man, I wish my children showed the love and respect that Max is up here, showing his sister.
That's the all-female household, Andy, that you and I share. Pat joined us last time. I told Pat, I said, Pat, you've changed things up here. You're the only commentator who doesn't have only girls.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think you're right.
And he does have two girls, right?
He does, but he has the son, and there's a great corner.
Oh, nice.
In the middle, it's still live. Your daughter able to get a foot on it, but over the goal it goes.
Let's take a look at that, because that was a really nice kick by Hadley Evosizer, putting it right in the frame, making the goalie come out and get two hands for the punch. Here it is. It's up there for a long time.
Exactly,
and then Taylor Cohen just can't put it on the frame, just hits it over the
you
crossbar.
Can't ask for more from
Hadley now.
That was exactly where you want the ball, and great to see her really working on those corners. 5 or 6 of them this game, with an amazing few in our last game. Possibly a game that went with only 2 corners that Tam was able to even try.
Is that right? Obviously, I was absent for that game.
Let me look at my stat sheet. There it is.
It doesn't look like a whole lot of corners on that stat sheet of yours.
The official stat sheet. Boy, what else can we bring to? Now we have official stat sheets. What else? This broadcast is hitting levels not even imagined at the beginning of the season, Andy.
Well, what I would say is this victory, which, and by all, accounts, this is going to be a TAM victory here with about 15 or 16 minutes left and leading by 4 goals.
Great little swing here.
Here's Sophia again with the left. And she'll put it up over the bar. Just misses, but a nice play by Sophia.
That was close.
Really nice. She gathered herself. Here it is.
Yeah.
That's Anna Shammy giving her a little ball, and then just a nice change of speed. Just curls it over the bar, but a nice opportunity for Sophia. And with her goal in the first half, that gives her 7 for the season. Ties Taylor Cohen for second on the squad behind Claire Millette, who's
still at 12, I believe.
That's right, but looking for more right
that
here.
Could be 13.
And she just missed it, but. Hey.
Credit to the keeper. Might have had a couple of fingers on that and pushing the ball further away. Let's take a look at
because
our 3-inch screen replay
because we can. Here it is. Nice play by Tatum Hudson all the way through. Claire, nice one-timer, just leaks to the left of the goal. It looks like a San Rafael player got a hand on it, so it's going to be another corner opportunity for Hadley Evosizer.
Get ready on that replay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
feeling
right.
something here.
Oh, right into the middle, all the way across. Another golden opportunity for Tam.
Several players with their hands in their heads. I think they're starting to get giddy and starting to take more and more opportunities. I think these girls want a couple more points on the board.
All the way
before we
across.
finish.
Another
I think
golden
that's how we're going into
opportunity
Wednesday's
for
game.
Tam.
And, several players.
Uh,
A couple more gentlemen joining us. I recognize one face, and welcome, gentlemen. We have some varsity players in the booth with us where it's a little bit warmer than outside. That breeze is coming off the bay. Not as cold as the rest of the United States, but, boy, a chilly 55 degrees
yeah,
here.
yeah, chilly, but these girls playing some hot soccer. One of the hottest teams in El Cal is this JV Tam team, who, other than that heartbreaker to Las Lomas, is had won 5 or 6 of their last games. And here's another great ball by Shelby Everhart. That's Tatum Hudson.
And,
it looks like the flag's up. Looks like it's going to be offsides, but another really nice long ball from the back by freshman Shelby Everhart.
Shelby's doing that fantastic job of blasting that ball up and making our forwards sprint it down, giving that keeper a really difficult decision, as we've seen stay back, come up. Well done, girls. Sorry to see the offsides call. It's not going to stop our players. I think there's a little bit of sort of a questioning as to how are we offsides if the ball's starting way back there. But so it is. The ball goes back to San Rafael.
Yeah, that you see that umpire on the far sideline. He was well positioned. I don't think any forward has ever been offsides in their mind.
You are a generous person, my friend, and that is true. And it's not a game in which we
nice
need to do
footwork
a
by
whole
Maya
lot
Alexander.
of disputing either. This game is well handled by the Tam girls. Plenty of time to find each other. And there's number
Kaden
3,
Bartow.
Kaden Bartow.
Yeah, known for her speed.
That's right.
She had a lot of green in front of her. Nice play by number 4 of the
And a player with
Bulldogs.
a player that sees not as much play time getting in on this game. Coach checking in with her. I think she's eager to see it. Hadley giving her a few looks as well as, don't worry, we're going to get it to you. In this game, the ball doesn't spend a whole lot of time in San Rafael's possession before we're able to jostle it out. There's an example of that. Hadley doing a great job.
And by the way, that's Cleo Tomney, number 22, getting a little bit of time on the field as well.
And there's
that's her on top of the ball.
Already putting her arm out.
Taylor
looking
Cohen,
for it.
Looked like
Great.
she had an opportunity for a breakaway, but
Still on it. Everybody's setting up.
and a chamois.
And Ashami thought she was going to load up there and take a way outside shot. Maya Alexander with one of those shots today, awfully close to going in.
Here's Cleo Tomney just blasting it at the San
Speaking
Rafael
of Maya
defender.
Alexander, let's see if she takes something. There we go.
Kaden Bartow.
Way to find Tatum, excuse me.
Oh, and that ball
Cleared
will go
out, San Rafael.
all the way down. Maya Alexander in chase at 3/4 speed. Looks like it's going to stay in, and she's trotting, and everyone is trotting after her. Not a whole lot of
No, there's no expedience to that, and San Rafael is really unable to answer with too much of a response, because here, this is what happens, and defensively having to stay back. Great breakthrough there by Caden. Still keeping that ball live, looking for some other blue shirts.
Ooh.
Found three defensive players surrounding her on that one, but fresh legs. She should be happy to see the ball on her feet, keeping that going.
11 minutes left here in this contest. Tam still leads 4-0. This is a team that Redwood beat 6-0. As we're talking about, that Redwood game on Wednesday, and trying to think about how we can size up these two squads that will give battle. And I heard you in that first half. I think you're right. It's not actually the championship, but all intents and purposes, if Tam wins that game against Redwood and then ties or beats Archie, which we would expect to, given sort of the scores that those teams have put up, that would lead to Tam winning the banner of the MCAL JV squads. Right. Here's Cleo Tomney.
And I'm going to find out how many times that banner has been in Redwood's possession and versus ours. Great
Taylor Cohen, another breakthrough.
Taylor.
She's trying to get it to her right foot. Oh, and it looks nice tackle by the Redwood player. See if we can capture that on a replay and take another look.
Let's look for a potential penalty in the box on that one.
Here's her breaking through, and no play on the ball by that Bulldog player. A little bit of a push in the back, but the referee says play on, and they do. I'm sure I'll hear a little bit about that. Dad,
yep.
I could have gotten back over Sophia with that goal.
Well, here's another opportunity. She's going right back towards it. Good for her. Dishing it out to Tatum. Tatum setting up cross, but
she'll push it back.
Doing a great job finding another player, a player who's been involved in 2 assists on our goals. Tatum crossing it in.
Oh, here's Taylor Cohen, and she'll win a corner.
Yeah. San Rafael, a couple of San Rafael players having a seat on the field, and I'm sure they're exhausted. It's been a defensive game for them, and nobody wants to be injured.
Looks like
certainly late in the game. Good to see them get back up. Referee checking in with them, but not leaving the field.
And Olive Campbell, number 5, looking to warm up and check in here potentially.
Corner kick for San Rafael. The referee's not quite ready to start play.
But that didn't stop the girls from going right ahead. But
that's right.
Not exactly sure what the referees are conferring here.
Possibly protocols in that there was because the player knelt. They do have to leave the field for a moment, and then they can be substituted in. It looks like that coach is being told that by the ref right now. So a quick sub for number 18 on San Rafael, who's making her way over after a little bit of physical contact, and the parents there able to cheer her on.
Yeah, nice round of applause for number 18 coming out from San Rafael. And next stoppage of play, Olive Campbell would join.
Starts back up, a high kick on the backside of the goal for Hadley, zeroing in on that responsibility, and we'll be continuing that on the Redwood game.
Yeah, and they're gonna need her to put those balls on frame and give those TAM players the opportunity to get up and and really go after them.
It's one of the revenge things that I think after since Los Lomos did that in extended time, unofficial extended time,
yeah.
extended time, and leaving the game. The corners are one of the areas that we used to score quite often on earlier in the season, and always a possibility.
Yeah, it's those set pieces where if you can get a little bit of if you have a player who like Hadley, certainly like Azalea was prior to. Ooh, nice. That's a place where you can really have some opportunities. Ball still in on the set.
Keeping it live, keeping it in bounds.
Caden Bartow, she'll send it all the way across.
And Tatum being able to keep it from going out. Tatum finds.
That's Christina Caruso over there on the side. Now Anna Shami.
Shami's going to probably take a shot, and she does.
And the San Rafael goalie will control.
Time is winding down. A few more minutes. I'm going to have to go over here to the score.
Just 6 minutes left here.
Yep. Look out the window from our bird's eye view of our Hawks.
The Hawks next. Caw-caw.
Caw-caw.
Here's a May Ryan. She'll get her foot on it. Hadley Evosizer and Maya Alexander will track it down for a throw-in.
Fast. Up, a couple of subs going to keep this unless the referee is not calling. Yes, couple of subs.
Olive Campbell in for Caden Bartow. Shelby Everhart will give Hadley a rest. Nice game for Hadley, and some nice playing out there by Caden as well. Oh, nice throw in by.
And immediately off the bench, there's Shelby. Maya able to find her. Back to Maya, who's got a great foot. She took a beautiful long-distance shot earlier in the game. And there's wonderful back and forth between Amaya Ryan and I think that was probably Annie Shammy.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, nice through ball by
Sophia,
all the way across.
Letting this one go out with her
Tatum.
At her feet.
Oh, wow.
Player able to turn and stop that from.
Well, we're going to have to take another look at that because that was just a really nice play all around. Nice through ball by Maya Alexander. Sophia Olivera cutting it back all the way across right to Tatum. She couldn't get it on the one touch and then blasts on the second one and wins a corner kick. And we will see Shelby Everhart with Hadley on the sideline. She will take this one from the far corner. Just a couple minutes left here. But, these Tam girls relentless, trying to put another one on the board. Nice ball in the middle. And it'll come all the way out.
Well, here's
Ellery Clem will take one.
Clem's from the
logo. That was a Steph Curry level
certainly was.
Distance, but why not? Ball was rolling to her.
Giving a
nice
quick
opportunity.
Smile to coach, just checking in with him that it was okay, getting a nod, and why not? Good for her. Sophia, looking at that beautiful replay that you showed us, has a move.
Tell me about my replay again. Sorry.
It's beautiful. It was well timed, and it's much better than mine. And of course, I set the bar very low, Andy. So, but you know what? I saw her do that move that Claire does, where almost her body is facing opposite, and then with a quick turn of the ankle, that ball's going 90 degrees off of what she's facing, and really able to catch some of these defenders by surprise. Claire likes to put her back to the goal and then swing around with her right foot.
Yeah,
so
really does a good job shielding the ball. Both of them do a really good job of that. And another corner kick. Here's Shelby Everhart one more time.
I saw
She'll
that
send
because
it in.
of your replay.
Oh, well, look at that.
Look at that. Because of the replay. Well, Shelby would love to score. There's no doubt about it. That is an offensive player who's now in the role of defense, but there's her at this moment in the game.
Oh, ball trickling around the front. Nice play by the San Rafael goalie. We'll take another look at that one.
Diving stop to that. Well done, keeper.
Yeah, you got to give credit where credit is due. Ball comes all the way out. Anna Shammy corrals it, just sort of pops it in the middle, giving her players an opportunity. And and then Amaya Ryan, not resting, could smell blood, tries to get it in there, and a nice play by the goalie. And here we go, and little opportunity all the way down the sideline.
Credit to number 35 for San Rafael. She is the center forward most likely, and at one point just all by herself dribbled it 30, 40 yards, and before the defense decided to shut that down. Great play there by 35 for San Rafael.
Just a couple minutes left here, but you really like to see players that don't give up. Look, they're down a couple goals here, but really nice to see these San Rafael players still going as hard as they were at the beginning of the game.
Yep, a great opportunity, and let's see if Sophia back to.
That's Olive Campbell over there, number 5.
Great.
Her dad, Brian, on the
camera.
Oh, nice corner, nice cross. Oh, and Shammy again.
Shammy
and show score.
Second goal of the game.
Show score, and we'll take one more look at that, folks. That will about do it for this game. But a fantastic cross by Sophia. There it is. Nice play by the goalie. Comes all the way out to Anna Shammy, who catches it with their foot, and then nice finish by her.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Excellent. Just well done all around. Really all started by Sophia Olivera. Her brother Max looks to have leaked out of here.
But a few of those varsity players joined us in the booth, and that was very nice of them. Seconds winding down. I've got 45 seconds left on this game. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
there's a little bit of stoppage time, perhaps, just to check in on an injury. But I would imagine that this referee would call this game right at the end. So thank you for joining us. Glad to be broadcasting one of these games that Tam just had in their possession from the beginning of the game all the way till just moments ago, with another second goal by Anna Shammy, and just really lovely to see some of these players off the bench.
Yeah.
And therefore we became a complete team. We're not just a bunch of starters. And officially the game comes to an end, 5-0. That means that I need to go over and set.
Well, some might say a little bit anticlimactic in the sense that, a game that, Tam thought they should win, and they came out and they played well, 5-0 score. But here we go. Wednesday's the day. Redwood comes to town here at Sam Chapman Stadium, and the winner of that one likely to be crowned the MCAL JV
the championship
champion.
Game Wednesday is going to be incredible, and I'd rather go towards it with a game like this. The last game was a battle. The last game was very evenly matched. These girls dominated it today. To go into a game after dominating is a great push. Hopefully the energy level stays up, and we hope you all watching and listening to our commentary are able to join us in 48 hours.
Yeah,
at the same field.
Mark your calendars, everyone. 3:15 Wednesday here at Sam Chapman Stadium. Redwood versus Tam for all the marbles. Andy Cohen and Will Flanders signing off here. Brian Campbell up on the camera. Thank you again.
A lovely wave there from the camera.
We will see everybody here, same bat channel, same bat place on Wednesday.
Same field. Catch you again later.
Signing off from the Hawk's Nest.